You have time to shop for car insurance today?
Yeah.
I heard about Progressive's Name Your Price tool. I guess you can tell them how much you want to pay, and it gives you a range of options to choose from.
Huh? I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What's the guest room situation?
The Name Your Price tool, making the world a little more progressive.
Hi, we're the Pearsons, and we love Chex cereal. So we made our own commercial to tell you why. First, Chex makes lots of gluten-free flavors, which is a huge thing for us. And there's 7 to choose from, like cinnamon, honey nut, and chocolate. I tell them you guys are going to turn into chocolate Chex. I like cinnamon. Greg is a honey nut nut. When you find something this good, you want to spread the word.
We're the Pearsons, and we love Chex!
Wait! Prilosec's not made for immediate heartburn relief. Zantac's different. Zantac rushes relief in as little as 30 minutes. Prilosec can take 24 hours. Zantac, no pill relieves heartburn faster.
There's something uncomplicated about the bond with our pets. That's what inspires Petco to offer limited ingredient diets like Natural Balance. Proving balanced nutrition doesn't have to be any more complicated than the bond with our companions. Petco.
What are you afraid of? Someone hurting your children? Being abused by someone who claims they love you? Or something even worse? I see those fears play out every day all across the country. I want to shut my eyes and block it all out, but I can't. I see the faces of victims, and they deserve to have their stories told. And really, that's why I'm here.
Closed captioning brought to you by InventHelp. Call 1-888-909-IDEA.
Inventors, do you have an idea for an invention or a new product? InventHelp can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call today for your free information.
Pay my bill.
Your account is already paid in full.
Oh, yeah, in that case, back to vacation mode. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and
Voice-enabled bill pay. Just a tap away on the Geico app.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yep, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that some owls aren't that wise?
Don't forget I'm having brunch with Megan tomorrow.
Who?
Seriously, you've met her like 3 times.
Who? Geico.
Let me tell you something about my cat.
Time.
Oh.
Sign up at eharmony.com. We'll find the perfect guy for you.
Time.
Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
Pachifantuzos! Come on, heartburn! When your favorite food starts a fight, fight back fast with Tums. Heartburn relief that neutralizes acid on contact and goes to work in seconds.
HLN all next week. Whether it's standing up for the little guy, fighting for justice, or decoding the strangest behaviors, it's right here on HLN. Jane Velez Mitchell at 7, Nancy Grace at 8, and Dr. Drew at 9. Next week on HLN.
I won this HD.
Beltone, a global leader in hearing care, is introducing a new innovative hearing technology. If you are a candidate, you will be asked to experience a remarkable new made-for-iPhone product from Beltone. This small device delivers power and clarity, yet is virtually invisible and comfortable. Call 1-800-BELTONE now to experience the first ever made-for-iPhone hearing aid. Call 1-800-BELTONE today.
You're invited to Crush Mondays, an afternoon of special events featuring wine pairings plus a guided tour of current exhibitions held at the Tucson Museum of Art, with 2 sessions Monday, March 24th at 1 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. Renowned restaurant chefs, experts in art exhibition tours, and a delicious sampling of food and wine in the lobby. Cost for each session is $50 per person. Tickets are available online at TucsonMuseumofArt.org, or for more information, email info@TucsonMuseumofArt.org.
You know, there's a more enjoyable way to get your fiber. Try Phillips Fiber Good Gummies. They're delicious and a good source of fiber to help support regularity.
These are good.
The tasty side of fiber from Phillips.
Turn around.
there's nothing really good around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of living off the taste of the air. Finally I have a manly chocolatey snack and fiber so my wife won't give me any more flack. I finally found the right snack.
It's simple physics. A body at rest tends to stay at rest, while a body in motion tends to stay in motion. Staying active can actually ease arthritis symptoms, but if you have arthritis, staying active can be difficult. Prescription Celebrex can help relieve arthritis pain so your body can stay in motion, because just one 200 milligram Celebrex a day can provide 24-hour relief for many with arthritis pain and inflammation. Plus, in clinical studies, Celebrex is proven to improve daily physical function so moving is easier. Celebrex can be taken with or without food, and it's not a narcotic. You and your doctor should balance the benefits with the risks. All prescription NSAIDs like Celebrex, ibuprofen, naproxen, and meloxicam have the same cardiovascular warning. They all may increase the chance of heart attack or stroke, which can lead to death. This chance increases if you have heart disease or risk factors such as high blood pressure or when NSAIDs are taken for long periods. NSAIDs like Celebrex increase the chance of serious skin or allergic reactions or stomach and intestine problems such as bleeding and ulcers, which can occur without warning and may cause death. Patients also taking aspirin and the elderly are at increased risk for stomach bleeding and ulcers. Don't take Celebrex if you have bleeding in the stomach or intestine or had an asthma attack, hives, other allergies to aspirin, NSAIDs, or sulfonamides. Get help right away if you have swelling of the face or throat or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor your medical history and find an arthritis treatment for you. Visit Celebrex.com and ask your doctor about Celebrex for a body in motion.
22 minutes past the...
Let me get this straight.
Yes.
Lactate is 100% real milk.
Right, real milk.
But it won't cause me discomfort.
Exactly, because it's milk without the lactose.
And it tastes?
It's real milk. Come on, would I lie about this?
Lactate, 100% real milk, no discomfort. With 5 perfectly sweetened whole grains, you can't help but see the good.
Inside every Ricola drop, there's a magic herb blend. The Swiss call it Kräuterkraft. For powerful cough relief with a liquid menthol center that calms your cough. New Ricola Extra Strength.
Namaste. Trisha.
Actually, the second
Find it, see it, get it first with the Realtor.com mobile app, the most accurate home listings.
Introducing big news. Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, eliminating an average of 94% of common household allergens for a cleaner, healthier home. And for 60 million asthma and allergy sufferers, that's worth celebrating. Call now about our $99 carpet cleaning special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
So, you're saying you'll give me my credit score for free? Right. Now you're gonna ask for my credit card so you can charge me on the down low 2 weeks later. Look, Credit Karma.
Are you talking to websites again? This website says free credit scores. Oh, Credit Karma. Yeah, it's really free. Look, you don't even have to put in your credit card information. What? Huh. Credit Karma. Really free credit scores. Really. Free.
I could talk to you all day.
29 minutes past the hour. New this morning, kids who suffer seizures.
It takes Ahoy to make mint chocolate chip cookies and other ice cream inspired flavors. New from Chips Ahoy.
Who are we? We are the thinkers, the job jugglers, the up-all-nighters, and the ones who turn ideas into action. We've made our passions our life's work. We strive for the moments where we can say, I did it. We are entrepreneurs who started it all with a signature. LegalZoom has helped start over 1 million businesses, turning dreamers into business owners. And we're here to help start yours.
Does your water trickle out because of sediment, smell, and taste like chlorine? You can quickly change that with the Filtrete Whole House Quick Change Water Filtration System. This revolutionary system makes it easy for you to provide filtered water to your entire home. And Filtrete's no-mess filter lasts up to 12 months and changes quickly and easily. Your family will enjoy better tasting, cleaner water. Visit FiltreteCoupon.com now for $15 off and to find your nearest store. Filtrete, only from 3M.
What are you afraid of? Being abused by someone who claims they love you, or something even worse? I see the faces of victims, and they deserve to have their stories told. And really, that's why I'm here.
I was so jealous of my husband. He looks younger than me. So I got Sudden Change Firming Serum.
Sudden Change helps under eye lines, wrinkles, and puffiness disappear instantly.
So now who looks younger?
Make a sudden change.
When muscle aches or arthritis pain grip you, break the grip with odor-free Aspercream. Maximum strength medicine clinically proven to relieve muscle and joint pain fast with no odor, so all you notice is relief. Aspercream. Break the grip of pain.
This is my Contour, and it's reshaping TV to perfectly match
me. It puts everything I like up front and recommends new things
I love. So I search less and discover more. From the perfect show for me now
to the perfect show whenever. It's all my favorites and everything I'm into.
This isn't one size fits all. Contour is TV.
Just for me.
Introducing Contour, only from Cox.
HLN, Jane at 7, Nancy at 8, and Dr. Drew at 9.
I'm Nathan, and I quit smoking with Chantix. When my son was born, I remember, picking him up and holding him against me. It wasn't just about me anymore. I had to quit.
Along with support, Chantix Varenicline is proven to help people quit smoking. It reduces the urge to smoke.
Chantix didn't have nicotine in it, and that was important to me.
Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking or after stopping Chantix. If you notice any of these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away. Tell your doctor about any history of mental health problems, which could get worse while taking Chantix. Don't take Chantix if you've had a serious allergic or skin reaction to it. If you develop these, stop Chantix and see your doctor right away, as some can be life-threatening. Tell your doctor if you have a history of heart or blood vessel problems, or if you develop new or worse symptoms. Get medical help right away if you have symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Use caution when driving or operating machinery. Common side effects include nausea, trouble sleeping, and unusual dreams.
I had to quit smoking to keep up with this guy.
Ask your doctor if Chantix is right for you.
Do you know what happens when you eat Activia every day?
Activia helps regulate your digestive system, because when your tummy smiles, you smile too. Activia. Feeling good starts from the inside.
The day we rescued Riley was a truly amazing day. He was a matted mess in a small cage, so that was our first task, was getting him to wellness. Without Angie's List, I don't know if we could have found all the services we needed for our Riley.
From contractors and doctors to dog sitters and landscapers, you can find it all on Angie's List.
We found Riley at the shelter. We found everything he needed at Angie's List.
Join today at angieslist.com.
Take skincare to the next level with Rock Multi-Correction 5-in-1. Hydrate dryness, illuminate dullness, lift sagging, diminish the look of dark spots, and smooth the appearance of wrinkles. Rock Multi-Correction 5-in-1, high-performance skincare. Now for a flawless look, Rock Perfecting Cream, the only BB cream with the wrinkle-fighting power of Rock Retinol. New from Rock.
Yum. The best part of Red Robin's new line of Finest Burgers is that each one is delivered via your own private butler. That'll be all, Sinclair. 24 burgers, a million reasons.
Red Robin.
You know, President Obama's...
Why the Health Not? Sharing true, inspiring stories of people who've made healthy transformations. Brought to you by the Breville Juice Fountain Plus. And also by Benefiber. Better it with Benefiber. For more ways to live life on the up, go to upwave.com.
Over 5 million Americans have seen the movie.
All I'm going to do is drink juice. 60 days.
That is changing lives.
He really inspired me to throw that prescription bottle away.
Drink the juice.
I had such a poor diet and I had such poor health. I didn't think I could ever do it, and here I am.
Lose the weight.
I weighed in the 220s. This has completely changed my life.
Reboot your life.
I'm so grateful, like I could cry.
Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Watch the movie at fatsickandnearlydead.com and become a success story.
No matter how busy your morning, you can always do something better for yourself. And better is so easy with Benefiber. Fiber that's taste-free, grit-free, and dissolves completely, so you can feel free to add it to anything and feel better about doing it. Better it with Benefiber. If you can clear a table without lifting a finger, you may be muddling through allergies. Try Zyrtec for powerful allergy relief. And Zyrtec is different than Claritin because it starts working faster on the first day you take it. Zyrtec. Muddle no more.
This week, save up to $9 on Zyrtec products. See Sunday's newspaper.
HLN all next week. Whether it's standing up for the little guy, fighting for justice, or decoding the strangest behaviors, it's right here on HLN. Jane Velez Mitchell at 7, Nancy Grace at 8, and Dr. Drew at 9. Next week on HLN.
Breaking news update for birth control users. It has been reported that an agreement has been reached to settle lawsuits filed on behalf of women who claim they were seriously injured by Yaz birth control pills. Injuries include lung and leg blood clots, stroke, and even death. If you have used Yaz, Yasmin, B-Yaz, or Rosella and have been injured, time to file your claim is running out. You may be entitled to substantial financial compensation.
Call 1-800-940-5414.
As a small business owner, you know time is money. There are many apps out there that help you connect with customers. But who has time to figure out what makes sense for your specific business? That's where Essential Cloud comes in. Set up your Essential Cloud account and get access to curated business apps and a concierge service devoted to helping you make you more money and be more efficient. With our service, everything you need will be in one place with one password. Essential Cloud. Small apps from us. Giant leaps forward for your business.
Come on, heartburn! When your favorite food starts a fight, fight back fast with Tums. Heartburn relief that neutralizes acid on contact and goes to work in seconds.
Everyone builds dream houses. But when you dream, you close your eyes. That's why you need a guide. To see if it's too close to the train. To line up a good school. And remind you of the cost of a pool. With a RE/MAX agent, you will see how much better than a dream home the right home can be. RE/MAX. Dream with your eyes open.
With 5 perfectly sweetened whole grains, you can't help but see the good.
This is the moment to take command of the road with the power and precision of the Lexus Performance line. Get great offers on your favorite Lexus models during the Command Performance Sales event. This is the pursuit of perfection.
On my journey across America, I've learned that when you ask someone in Texas if they want big savings on car insurance, it's a bit like asking if they want a big hat. Excuse me. Or a big steak. Or big hair. I think we have our answer.
If I could separate what's real from what I've been dreaming, I could live without another day.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You score little victories every day. Now do it with dinner. Land O'Lakes Sauté Express Meal Starter with herbs, spices, butter, and olive oil is one step, no prep. and so good they'll ask for more. Land O'Lakes Sauté Express.
You never know what will happen when Dr. Drew's on call.
You're once again in the middle of controversy. Unbelievable. I'm going to straighten this all out.
HLN Monday night, 9 Eastern.
Thank you so much for letting us start your day on a Friday. I'm Robin. Meet up next. Vinnie Politan and HLN Now on the Case.